It was supposed to be a routine night for France, but Kylian Mbappe's ankle had other plans. In Boston, the 2026 World Cup quarter-final against Morocco turned tense in an instant. France entered the match as favourites, chasing a spot in the semi-finals against all odds. Mbappe had already been the tournament's brightest star, sitting near the top of the scoring charts.
But early in the game, frustration crept in after a costly penalty miss. Nossair Mazraoui brought him down in the box, and the referee pointed to the spot.
Mbappe placed the ball down, retreated, waited, and then struck it weakly to his right. Morocco's goalkeeper Yassine Bono read it perfectly and denied France the opening goal. For a player used to delivering in big moments, the miss stung, but France pressed on. At the hour mark, Mbappe finally broke through, finding the corner to put France ahead. 5 minutes later, Ousmane Dembélé doubled the lead, and the match seemed all but decided. Then, with under 15 minutes remaining, everything changed in a single unsettling moment.
Mbappe went down without any contact from an opposing player, clutching at his ankle.
The stadium fell into a nervous hush as medical staff rushed onto the field. After a brief delay, Mbappe rose slowly and walked off under his own power.
Head coach Didier Deschamps made the call, substituting his captain for Jean-Philippe Mateta. Bradley Barcola also entered the match, replacing Désiré Doué as France protected its lead. Fans across the world held their breath, fearing the worst for their captain. Just 20 minutes later, France closed out a 2-0 victory to reach the semi-finals.
It matched the exact scoreline from France's 2022 semi-final win over the same opponent.
But the real story wasn't the result. It was the health of their biggest star. Reporters swarmed the mixed zone, eager for any update on Mbappe's condition. Deschamps addressed the media first, describing it as a minor ankle problem, nothing alarming. He explained the substitution was mostly a precaution, not a sign of serious damage. Then Mbappe himself stepped up to the microphones, calm and clearly unbothered. He downplayed the incident immediately, insisting he was fine and simply took a knock. He even joked that Mateta was more ready to finish the final minutes than he was.
For over 5 minutes, he fielded questions without hesitation or any sign of discomfort.
There was no protective wrap on his ankle, a small but telling detail for reporters. Still, with the semi-final just days away, doubts naturally lingered among fans and pundits.
This World Cup has already been called one of the most loaded in its history. Losing a superstar like Mbappe now would be a devastating blow for the tournament.
France next faces the winner of the Spain versus Belgium quarter-final in Dallas. That semi-final is scheduled for Tuesday, giving Mbappe just days to prove his fitness. History is on France's side, as this marks their third straight World Cup semi-final. Only a handful of nations have ever managed 3 consecutive semi-final appearances like this. Brazil did it in the 1990s, reaching finals each time and winning twice. Germany matched that feat over 4 straight tournaments,
eventually capturing the title in Brazil. Deschamps now hopes to add his squad's name to that exclusive list of legends.
Beyond the coach's ambitions, this tournament run has been defined by individual brilliance.
Mbappe currently sits tied with Lionel Messi atop the tournament's scoring leaderboard.
Dembélé has also stepped up, giving France 2 players with 5 or more goals each. That hasn't happened for a single nation since Brazil's legendary run-back in 2002.
Adding to the drama, Mbappe's former teammate Achraf Hakimi played for Morocco that night. The two embraced after the final whistle, a moment echoing their meeting back in 2022.
Mbappe admitted it would sting to see his close friend eliminated from the tournament.
But he was clear that friendship pauses on the pitch when a title is on the line. For now, all eyes turn to Mbappe's recovery in these final days before kickoff.
The countdown to Tuesday's semi-final in Dallas has officially begun, and the world is watching.